Yeah, come on, we good. We good.
I get it.
Put my time on. Yo, we back.
Rooted! Yes, sir.
Welcome to the Rooted Podcast, where we have these discussions about a variety of subjects and topics. You heard me? I'm gonna go ahead and introduce the cast. Here we go.
Your boy T Hills.
Hey, it's Mr. Flay, also known as the True Water Guy. You heard me?
And it's your girl Kush with a C, not a K.
And I'm your boy Jay from Round the Way. So look, today, you heard me? I'm gonna start off, bro, cause something been fucking with me, bro. It's like the I just can't get over the fact that it's insecurity shit. Like yeah, you know, like how people want to label people insecure because I set boundaries, you know what I mean, or I have an idea of what my partner should be like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like if I say, hey, you shouldn't be outside, you know, as somebody in a relationship past 12 or 2 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Oh, what you insecure? Nah, bitch, I'm not insecure. You know what I mean? That's just my boundary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. That's my boundary. Like, don't do that shit. You know what I mean? That's not. You just can't. You don't use that on me.
To me, that's like a defense mechanism for women. Like, that's the first thing they jump to, the insecure thing. I ain't talking about you.
Yeah, because
I'm talking about the majority.
I wouldn't deem it as being insecure, but I'll tell you straight up, nigga, I leave out the house at 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Right. Ain't no way you trying to expect me. What you want me to walk out the door and come back in?
Right.
The fuck?
But see, we talking about the majority that just be saying that shit. Because, like, there's a lot of women that just be like that. And they be like, what, you insecure? No, we just know what other niggas be having on their mind. And some niggas are weird. And it ain't even that we feel like it's gonna do something to you. It's like, dog, certain niggas is on.
Fuck all of that. Respect my fucking mind.
That too. Fuck.
If you want me to respect yours, respect my motherfucking mind.
Right.
And that shit
That's
go a
all it
long
come
way.
down to. If it makes me feel better that you
Some people
inside at this hour, then you should be inside at the hour. Cause if the rules were reversed, if you would want me to be inside at that time, then go ahead. I'ma be there. You know what I mean? I don't like for people to extend courtesies. You know what I'm saying? And not be willing or extend boundaries and not being willing to
extend courtesies.
To extend that same courtesy to themselves.
Yeah. But why you want her to be inside at a certain time?
All right, so why what is the need to be outside?
Don't answer my question with a question.
My question, me?
Why
for my mental?
Why for your
my mental? You know
so
what I mean?
what's going on in your mental that she had to be inside at a certain time?
After 12 o'clock, things happen.
Things happen all throughout the day.
Yeah, but the peak hours. If somebody's gonna get robbed, killed, still.
They can do that all throughout the day.
They can do that all other day.
Right.
They can do all other day. But the peak hours.
Yeah.
For things like that to happen, it's in the witching hours. That's what they call it, right?
The witching hours.
So like, it don't bother me that you out, right? If you want to do it, you can do it all day, all evening. But when it's nighttime, I'm getting ready to lay down. I want you to lay down with me.
I wouldn't say it's insecurity, but I would say it's a big straddling line of controlling.
I mean, that's the stigma with it. Is it controlling?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just a boundary.
Or is it a boundary?
Or is it insecure?
It could be a controlling boundary. Whether it's a boundary for you, it can still be controlling.
Well, if we talk about controlling, technically anything could be considered controlling.
That's true.
So if that's just his comfort level, but see, that's a thing. But we was talking about the double standard. If a woman say it, then it's fine. That's just her boundary level. But if a man say it, it's a form of being controlling. That's not cool.
No.
What you mean? No.
That's not true, because it can come across as the woman trying to be controlling too.
But most women gonna defend it as, and that's just their boundaries.
Most men is gonna defend it as it's their boundaries, like y'all are doing.
So like,
most men don't say nothing about that.
I'm not.
They let y'all go out and do that.
By far, I'm not. My intent is not to.
Right. See, that's the thing.
My intent,
women let y'all go out and do that, like you just said.
Hold on.
I
When
said
y'all-
men
when-
let y'all.
when-
That's what I said.
It's not about letting somebody do it.
Right.
I don't care that you. It don't bother me that you do it, right? But what bothers me is the after effects of it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So since you was out there past 2:00, you got in an accident. Now I gotta get up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How I'm looking at how the shit gonna affect me farther on down the line, right? If you outside past 2:00, I can't sleep because I don't know what's going on with you. I can't stay asleep.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem.
And that's
But
what
that's
I'm
what he
saying.
said.
That's
That's
what,
his
it's a
boundary.
boundary. It's not
So,
an insecurity.
Don't make her have to suffer because you got personal issues.
That's
Hold up. But that's the psychology of life, right? Like because of the trauma that you've been through, you make sure that the next person you don't allow them to do it to you, right?
It's a bit controlling.
Right?
Right.
So like to protect yourself from going through it again, I'm not controlling it. I'm saying, hey, here's a boundary. Please don't do
Right.
this because
He's not
this
stopping
makes
you
me
from
feel like
doing
this.
He's not stopping you from doing it, but he's
By you
saying
trying
this
to
is
be
where I'm
protective of
uncomfortable.
it because you've been through it, it is a source of controlling.
I-
You're trying to control the situation.
It's,
So
I think
you won't go through what you went through before.
I think what we're missing is the definition of what we feel is controlling.
Probably so.
Right, and that's what I was saying.
and
Right.
what is probably like
That's
insecurity
preference.
of some sort.
It's a preference thing and there's an actual control thing. He's not saying he's gonna stop you from doing that, but it will
Yeah,
make
I know.
him feel better if you abided by these certain things. Just like,
it's a boundary.
yeah, that's
So
a boundary.
what if she don't?
What if you don't?
Yeah.
If you flat out disrespect my boundaries, don't think that I'm a go against my will to fight what I want to do for you,
Right.
right? If I like
Well,
to be
we can't
outside,
set them
if
same
I like to be
boundaries.
outside all night,
No, he's not
and
saying
I'm
the same
going,
boundary.
if I'm going out with my guys, and it's and like, all right, for instance, I got my friends when we link up. It's not every week. It might be like 2 or 3 times out the year, right? And most of the time it's during the day, right? So we might go fishing. We might be out there 12 hours. You know what I'm saying? Fishing, and after that we chill at the crib, watching basketball, shooting and shit, just catching up for
Right.
another 4 hours. Now I've been going like 16 hours, right? But I'm still coming inside before dark. You know what
You've
I'm saying?
been gone all day, literally all day, 16 hours. That's all day, sun up, sundown. But it's an issue for her to go out for a measly probably 4 hours, and you've been gone 16 hours.
All right.
It's not
It
about
All
don't
right,
equal
hold up.
out.
You
Hold
let
on.
me
Because
finish.
okay,
You didn't let me finish. I said that's something that I do, right?
right.
Right? If she have a problem with it, I alter it. So
Okay,
before she
okay.
even had a problem with it, I cut it off. I don't spend as much time with my guys as I used to.
Mook said niggas don't even leak no more.
You know what I'm saying? I don't. I be
No,
here.
real shit though. Yeah,
I be here.
do.
You can ask me. I be here. And know why? Because my partner want me here.
Right.
So if I'm
And
gonna
that's
abide by
respectable.
your boundaries, if you don't want me to be out there, and who am I to say, hey, you shouldn't be out that late? And then the first thing I do go do is be out there.
Right.
Now, personally, for me, like you said, you don't go out every day. You don't go out every weekend. It's like once a month, twice a month. That ain't a problem. Go ahead. Bye.
Yeah.
What do you think? As long as you're not doing nothing in the streets to make me look stupid and
All right.
disrespecting me.
All right. So with that being said, right, what of them hours I was leaving outside was 12 o'clock.
Okay, if you're going fishing, sometimes people.
I'm not talking about going fishing. I'm telling you, I'm leaving the house.
If
at
you're
12
going to
o'clock.
it don't matter. Cause me personally, I leave outside late. Cause for one, I don't like to stand in line, so I'm going to leave outside when I know the club line has died down
All right.
to go outside, and that's just me. So far as what time you leaving out the house, I don't care. Cause 9 out of 10, you leaving out the house at 12. If I'm inside, I'm asleep. As long as I'm asleep, don't wake me up, don't disturb me. But that's just me. I can't speak for everybody. That's just me personally.
All right, but you speaking on the perspective of a single person. If you was in a relationship, do you think that it would?
I've
it would
been
be
in a
cool?
relationship and then left out the house at 12 o'clock.
I'm saying, but you think that's cool? You think that's ideal for that? You think that's conducive for the relationship?
No, that's actually the reason why I'm not in a relationship. But at the same time, it goes back to the fact that I was always with this person 24/7, every weekend, every day after work. I can have this one night out the year, out the month. I deserve this one night.
Yeah, I don't mind you.
So it shouldn't be an issue.
It's not the fact that it's an issue. It's the fact that
It's not one night. It's a consistent.
Right. Now see, and that's the thing.
Right.
If
not,
it's
not even
consistently,
not even being consistent. Have we both agreed upon this? Like, that's that. That's it. Like, if you say, if I'm like, hey, boom, hey, look, let's stay outside to the latest. What you think is too late to come inside? You ask me, I say 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. After 2 o'clock, you should be home.
first of all, I'm not asking that question.
Right.
Because I haven't been outside till the sun came up.
Boom. All right. So now you tell me 12.
Next day,
You tell me 12.
Mm.
If you tell me 12 and I'm like, all right, well, I can be inside before 12. Right? So that's a boundary we both agreed upon. Right? Now, if one of us is respecting it, then the other one is not. Then who's wrong?
Okay, so then that's the issue. But it was communicated beforehand. Now it's been disrespected. If it wasn't communicated beforehand and it's just blatantly, no, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
Then,
everything is-
so I understand your issue now because it was communicated. It wasn't just like spur of the moment. She about to go out, okay, be home at this time.
No.
Yeah.
But y'all sat down and talked about this, so it was understood. Y'all
But is
agreed
it
upon this.
still an insecurity or is it controlling?
Right, because that was the initial question.
Right. So
It
like,
ain't none at that point. If
But-
it was
It's a boundary, right?
right.
Right.
at that point, it is not an insecurity or is not controlling because a discussion was had, the agreement was made. I was about to say the agreement. Agreement was made. So y'all didn't sign y'all souls over on this agreement.
What?
So now it's an agreement. So now when it come time to honor this agreement and you blatantly disrespect what we didn't already agreed upon, you're being disrespectful. It's not me being controlling. It's you disrespecting me.
All right.
So
Yeah.
now it's different.
All right. So now, you turn the disrespect toward me into, and now it's being posed as insecure
Or
you're
control.
Right, because that's what he was saying
or
in
you
the
being
first
controlled,
place.
Right.
But you was looking for
But
the
it's-
fact that it was
But
a
it's understood now because
Well,
in the first place he didn't say that they
I didn't-
discussed
I didn't
it
preface it like
beforehand,
that.
And,
right?
and, right,
didn't
that's
preface
what
it
I was
like
saying.
that.
That's what I'm about to
So-
say.
I didn't
Yeah,
preface it
but
like
I
You
just
didn't preface it
thought
that, but
right.
That's what I assumed that you
This-
meant, knowing
this-
you.
This all.
But
comes
everybody
from-
don't know him that's tuned in, so you know
Right.
we gotta break it down for our
But
supporters.
the first thing you jumped at is
right? Because I
is
want to
insecure.
get down to the get down, and we're gonna get down and talk about it.
So
Yeah, no.
this all comes from a conversation I seen
Okay.
on Instagram. This guy was talking about this lady called out other ladies for using the insecurity as a loophole
yeah,
to basically do whatever they wanted to do,
right.
and to fuck with the male ego,
Mhm.
right, or vice versa, right. So with that being said, like what are some of your insecurities?
Damn.
Ooh, shit, that's tough.
What makes you feel insecure?
Not bad.
You good? That's a good one. What makes anyone feel insecure in general?
Oh, well, it's
You know
different
what I mean?
depending on person.
Yeah, like you can praise someone else, and and then someone else might feel like, oh damn, I probably want to be like more like because like I don't really know. I can't really answer that question right now.
But you felt insecure before, right?
I felt less confident before. So so is my lack in confidence at that moment?
Insecurity.
Whatever turns down your confidence is the insecurity.
But it was just of the moment.
Right. But for that moment,
I was insecure.
that right. Like it's
Well,
not an all
I've
lasting
been
thing.
insecure before. I've been insecure before.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. It's hard. Cause I don't know. That's tough. Like I'm pretty sure I have been insecure before.
Cause my insecurity, my moment of where I felt like, I say, man, you ever went into a moment where you mess with a chick and like, a lot of guys then ran through, like
Yeah.
For a fact, cause they came, hey bro, hey,
Yeah.
I see, hey bro, she did the same thing to me, bro, your turn, you know what I mean? So, and like there was a moment, I'm like, damn, man, like.
What's up, Cam? You should have been here with us tonight.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
I'm like, damn, like, maybe, shit, maybe, I don't know, maybe I might not get it right, you know what I mean? So that was a moment I was like, but then when you got to it, you're like, okay, yeah,
Yeah,
like,
See, I never felt like that,
So
but
was you
I understand that
insecure because
instinct.
you was comparing yourself to another
Yeah,
man?
because he's a competitor. He's a competitor. I'm just here for the good time.
Cause I'm like, this bitch serious, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, real talk, I'd be like, man, this bitch serious, like, so like if I hear like if she ever came to me like, you know what I'm saying, I'm coming off the friend tips, you know what I'm saying? So she like, well, if she ever came to be like, yeah, man, that nigga told me, I'm like, damn, I'm like, damn, I know that nigga want me like me, you know what I mean? I gotta hit that one more time, you know what I mean? No way, I tore that shit up, boy.
What's up now?
So what's going on with you, Flay? What's your moment?
I'm trying to think, boy. It's tough. It's hard for me to feel insecure about something. I guess like it's something I'm not good at or something. Like I'll probably be like how you say, underconfident. So I guess that was a moment of insecurity. Like, I ain't the best basketball motherfucker in the world.
Oh my God.
But I can play a little bit. You hear me? I always get picked. You dig? You hear me? I always get picked. So fuck. It ain't never came down to fucking because I ain't worried about that. Yeah, it was never that. Fuck. But yeah, probably basketball because fuck, I'm not versed in the
Y'all
rules.
niggas is funny, man, because y'all.
That's all I can think
Y'all
about.
talking about instances. I asked what y'all insecurities were.
Oh shit.
That was a moment where I left confidence, man. Dog, she went through so many dicks, dog. I'm talking about grown, like these niggas, like.
Wait.
She drive
She
grown
went to-
dicks.
She went through grown
Oh, you
dicks,
talking
and
about
now
the
she
younger
talking to your
days.
little young dick ass.
Hey, and look,
You know
to
you
me,
ain't
that's a
married,
bad.
bro.
To me, that's a badge of honor. I'm wearing that bitch with pride, man. These old niggas don't know what the fuck they doing. I'm about to show you.
But like you said, but then when you got into it, and I started wearing that
Yeah,
ass.
you
I
just
said-
like shit. This ain't nothing different than doing the pussy my
yeah,
age.
but
Fuck.
then, she older too, so I was like, damn, you know what I mean?
Nigga.
Like,
All the difference is they got some weight behind it. But let me see. I'm trying to think, certain because I'm trying to think.
I lack confidence in that moment.
What I'm insecure about?
But in that moment, he talking about just overall.
Oh, man, I ain't gonna lie. If I don't put on deodorant, I have a bad day. That's a bad day. That's a. I legit walk around like, you know what I'm saying? That's a bad day. That's
Walking with
I don't know.
I ain't hollering at nobody.
You
Nigga, I'm
insecure
just
about your
sliding
body?
in your mouth.
Huh?
You insecure about your body?
Yeah, you can say that.
Okay.
I guess you can say that. Because I just try to make sure I'm always, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
That might,
body
over
odor.
cleaning might be a form of
You
that.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, body
Oh
odor.
shit. I don't know. Fuck. I like being short, so fuck. I'm trying to think. Like I'm really trying to think.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm a confident ass nigga, dog. I'm excited about myself.
I'd probably be about 6'7".
I mean,
I'm
this
six.
could be, it'll probably be looked at as an insecurity, but more for me, it'll be like me being stingy and selfish. If my man is too friendly with someone he was fucking before me.
Okay. Because it insinuates that, like, the friendliness insinuates something still
Right.
going on. Okay, regardless of what it is, it insinuates something.
Right, or like little sneaky shit.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
could that come from the fact that you've done sneaky shit?
It could be,
That's
Who knows?
It's possible.
but
But
because at the end of the day, you never know
Mm-hmm.
people's true intentions.
Mm-hmm.
So it could just be me being stingy, or it could be me being insecure.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question. As far like, I'm gonna ask you on my little thing.
So for me, shit, I think early on my insecurity was my weight, because I always been bigger.
Okay.
And so later on, I don't know what I'm insecure about now.
Right.
Honestly, off the top of my head.
Because
So,
like with shit like that come a point in life when niggas just stop giving a fuck, like niggas
yeah,
gonna take me for
that's
what
that.
I am.
That's that. It was moments where I felt like I was underdressed or overdressed in a room, and that shit made me feel a type of way.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't experience that too.
Mm-hmm.
So, so that's
You
all I
text
got.
me. Let me know.
Oh yeah.
Bitch, I'm overdressed.
Definitely, he gonna tell me you want to go home and change
But
clothes. I
to
ain't
wrap
gonna
that
change
up,
shit.
I just want people to stop using,
Insecure.
or just be more clear when they try to use insecurities. They weaponize the word.
Yeah, they
insecurity.
definitely weaponize it.
You know what I mean?
Ooh, I thought of one.
What?
Oh my god.
When I was younger.
Oh
So
my
a
god.
nigga, before I got the braces and shit, you heard me? Like one of my teeth was coming a little out of place,
Yeah.
and that bitch was like a little further up. And I was like, damn, I think that was it. Cause I wouldn't smile as much as I smile big, you hear me? So I was just like, you know, kind of half-assed that bitch. So I think that was like an insecurity. Yeah, I was insecure about that. Then the braces hit, bitch. 5 bands later, you hear me? Big cheese.
Alright, so who got next?
I guess I'll go. So, this come out from a lady. Shout out to Mama's Cooking Podcast. I ran across this.
Mama!
You know, I thought she had an interesting take. It was talking about it was talking about intimacies, right?
Right.
And she was honing in on male intimacies, about how like females have more practice with intimacy than males, right? Because outside of their families, men really don't get intimate with people unless they're like involved with them on like a romantic level.
Yeah.
So it's like how we'll kick it and shit. We'll shoot the shit. I can't just break the conversation and be like, nigga, I need a hug. And one of you niggas hug me. Like, cause I'm not feeling, like I'm not hyped up today. Like I'm just in a bad mood, when women can do that with their friends. You know?
Yeah.
Like there's certain things that men ain't able to do in that thing, and I just wanted to know what y'all thoughts on that was. Cause they was like, the only time men really get practice with intimacy is involvement with the opposite sex, or same sex if you're into that, or their initial loved ones.
I think
or your children, huh?
Yeah, I think it comes from
but that's still, you know,
from a position of vulnerability. You know
right.
what I mean? Like, as a man, we're not taught to be vulnerable.
Right.
So like, with that, it's like if you show that you're vulnerable, that means you're weak, and the only times you open up is for someone that you
right, like a
intimate
counterpart.
with. But
would you feel weird if another man hugs you?
no, I wouldn't feel weird, but I'd be like, what the
Fuck wrong with this nigga, man.
Like
If
if
you ask me
it's
for a hug,
random, yeah.
Right.
If you ask me for a hug, I'll give you a hug.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
like,
I don't need no motherfucking hug. We family, I don't hug you. I don't hug no man.
That's the best kind of hug, man.
I don't hug
I
no man.
ain't gonna lie, I ran into an incident like that in college, dude. And one of my partners, I ain't gonna drop it name because I don't know if people over say about that shit. But some shit ain't happened. And dog, it just tore the nigga down to where he just broke down like on the yard. I had to hug my dog, bro. Like I knew where he was coming from, but like I had to hug my dog. That nigga, he just crying and bawling, broad daylight, mid yard. You know, motherfuckers moving from class and shit. I'm like, it's alright, dog. Look, shit go. You know, like sometimes nigga need that. You know,
walked him to his car and told
shit,
him,
bro,
hey, son,
say it, bro.
sitting here.
Bitch, we was
I'll
in
be
the
back.
middle of the yard, bitch. It wasn't no getting to the car fast enough.
I'm going to class. They tripping, boy. I ain't
But
know
it was one of them moments, you heard
he
me.
done tried to hug me out the wrong one.
I'm
I'm
Y'all
the wrong
don't
one,
want to
brother.
see her as a friend when you're going
Look,
through
bro,
some shit.
that nigga going through it, boy.
No,
And he
that's the
really
thing.
broke down, son.
That's the thing.
Like,
Call me.
bawling and crying.
Call me. Like, if you call me, I listen.
But you right
But
there.
son, I was walking with him.
No,
at
I'm
the
going to
time.
put him in the car. He can call me.
Wait.
He
So
needed
you're
that little
gonna
time
leave
frame.
his side and have him call you when you was just right here with him?
Man, he got a mama, daddy, grandma, uncle. They all
Well,
love
he
him
ain't
too.
got a pole.
And he
You got a
ain't
mama?
got a friend
Damn
either.
it.
Fuck.
Hey,
But look, like a man, I swallowed my pride at that boy. I'm like, boy,
What
they
your girl
fuck
said?
it.
It,
And I did what I did.
is that really even swallowing your pride?
It swallowed
You're
my pride as
you're
a
being
man
friend.
because, like we said, that's overly intimate for niggas. You don't really just see niggas out here just hugged up.
So
Like I'm hugging, holding that nigga. Like if you bust out crying, I'm like, oh, it's all right, it's okay, shit gonna get better.
The visualization of that seems so homosexual.
Right,
But
but see, that's the
that's
that's
you.
the
That's
pretense.
the
That's the
problem.
that's the stigma
the
that they got.
problem.
Right.
Y'all, you worried about what the next person who's watching think. That shit don't matter because you know what's going on in that moment.
But exactly, but we're not taught that. We're not
Well,
brought up
me,
like that.
Honestly, I'm taught that shit, bro. Like
I wasn't brought up like that.
my
But I
brothers
hope my
go through
dad
that
ain't
shit.
fuck.
My brothers go through that shit. I'm right up.
Right.
Like, me, because the way my grandpa raised me, you know what I mean. I'm a nurturer, so I got a nurturing spirit. I've been caretaking for my grandma since I was like 6-7 years
That'd
old.
be
So
good.
it's in me to realize that something is wrong.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But like like you said, men communicate to men on a different level, right? Mm-hmm. So like, I'll tell you, like how you talk with your girls, I might convey the same message.
Right.
But different words.
Right.
I be like, man the fuck up.
Right.
Stop all that. Stop whining. Stop acting like a bitch.
Yeah.
But that's
like nigga will say, bitch, I get it, but bitch, you can't do this. Like you can't break down like
this.
this.
You basically can't, baby. You saying you can't verify a man.
You can't.
Yeah.
Especially like I need to say that.
No, you can say it.
No,
say it,
because I was about to say, especially a black man, because it's tough in this world, but. Man, you just don't. Even my daughter, I don't really want baby fry them.
I don't babyfy them neither.
Like, cause it ain't gonna take easy on none of you.
Right.
None of you. You know what I'm saying? No matter what decision you make, life is not gonna take it easy on you.
I think that's another lesson that people should be. I don't have no kids, but I do see a lot of people spoiling their kids, and small kids turn into grown spoiled adults.
Man.
Most of the time.
And they say, it's a saying, they say. To the parents, if you spoil your child, you're gonna end up raising your grandkids.
Right, and I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
There's another saying.
If you raise your child, you'll have the opportunity to
spoil your grandkids.
Or what they say? Spend a ride.
Spoil the child. Wear that ass out. For the $99 and $2.
The beauty of it, look, if you raising your grandkids, you can whoop their ass. You know what I'm saying?
You can buy churn.
Even though I know
about to bust your ass, boy. Ask your daddy how you to bust his ass.
I was just about to say something about my mama. What's up, mama?
Oh, Miss Rose is down, baby. Love you. Peace and blessings to you.
You want me to have kids just so she could be mean to them?
Oh.
I told her my kids gonna be mean back to her.
Miss Rose, if we have churn, I don't know, she don't want churn with me, but if we ever have churn, you can bust their ass.
If me and him ever have churn, y'all gotta know he trapped me.
What? Shoot! I'm gonna say this shit for y'all right now. If we have churn, it's cause she bumped her head in the car. Alright?
Yo.
I'm back.
So
I ain't trapping. I'm on the receiving end.
Like how you handle that situation with your girls?
Like you said, it's different because the conversation's gonna be different because I'm talking to a female. A female is more emotional. Let me bag up.
Right.
A female don't know how to control the emotions as well as a male. So they come off more emotional because they show more emotion in certain situations to where if you put a man and a female in the same situation, a man, he's like y'all say, he's taught to chuck that shit up and take it on the chin. A female, she's not taught that. She don't know how to be strong. Well, some don't know how to be strong, so she breaks down. So if I'm talking to one of my girls, it's going to be a different conversation. But I'm going to baby her. But I'm not going to tell her what she want to hear.
But that's because women do that for women because that reinforces their femininality, right?
Yeah, femininity.
Yeah, femininity. Whatever. But for a man, like it reinforces our masculinity.
Masculinity. Yeah, you had it.
Yeah, you just started
me moment. You put shit together.
Too many words in one word. Too many letters in one word.
But it reinforces that. So like me telling you man up is
the same shit.
It's the same thing.
Right, and I'm not gonna be like that. I'm gonna be like, girl's all right.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the same shit.
Girl up.
That's literally the same shit though.
Yeah.
Like, come on, you can cry. Let's cry together. We about to cry together.
Right, but we see that's the thing. We can't do that.
I mean, we
can, but
it's looked at different by society,
right.
And that goes back to everybody worried about what society thinks.
All right, not just that.
How you laughing at?
Come on, cry on my shoulder.
No, because I remember a story one time. One of my partners, I forgot what it is. It just brought me back. It was like a flashback. He was really, the phone. It was like, man, stop all that bitch ass shit, man. Come on, man.
Son, you been up.
Pick that shit up, son.
Not the one who said.
Come on, you know, nigga talking to me.
And tell him call me.
No, he said nigga talking to him.
Nigga talking to me, man. Stop all that bitch ass shit.
Oh.
I'm like, man, come on, man. Pick that shit up, man. Pussy ass nigga. I'm like, man. I'm like, damn, that shit. But after the man, I'm like, oh.
And it's sad. It's sad.
Yeah, it was funny though.
Yeah.
Nigga picked me up.
But it's
Talking
saying
pussy,
that
ain't
when
it?
a man show emotion and he break down and he having a vulnerable moment, that he's labeled as a pussy. Like, come on now.
Or a band.
Everything ain't always
Bitch
peaches
ass
and
nigga.
cream. Y'all just hold it together so well. It's all right, and it's like it's bad because it makes it hard for y'all to do it because and so at that point y'all hold it all inside and then when it do come out, it don't come out in the right form. It come out aggressive and it come out like dangerously.
So like
Go
some
next.
men like me with my aggression, I'm able to channel it. Right?
But everybody not like
everybody
that too.
not like it,
Right.
but everybody needs to find something that
To channel that
to
shit
Right.
channel
into
it. Like so, I put my aggression into. I might go cut the grass. I might go run. I might, a lot of people
Up there
work out.
fucking at the fucking
You know
grass,
what
you
I'm saying?
stupid
A
ass
lot of people-
motherfucking grass.
Some people box. You know what I'm saying? They throw some licks at some
It's
shit.
close.
So like, it's just learning how to like those mediums to get that out
Right.
Like me,
safely.
I play the game.
Yeah.
That's my outlet. You know, I used to draw and shit a lot, but more or less nowadays is doing like you said, y'all
I
working,
think that's
fucking
all.
playing the game. Cause on the game, I'm talking mad crazy shit to you. Like, I don't give a fuck if you a 12-year-old child. Bitch ass nigga, you should've, bitch, put it down. Like, I'm talking crazy while I'm shooting you up on COD or beating your ass and taking or something. I'm talking shit crazy.
I also look at it as if like my mind not on nothing else when I'm playing the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's a break from everything. Like I can watch TV, and even though I be watching TV, I'm not.
Your mind
actively,
still drift off.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
actively engaging in it because like. All right, on TV, so a situation that happened and then bring you
Right back to some other
right,
shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Or like when you done got into it with your person, you try to watch TV, like it could be one of your favorite TV shows, but you still looking over at your phone to see like if they're trying to communicate back and forth with you. So your full attention is not there, but by you being active in this game, you're not worried about what's going on.
Especially if I'm on a game with my
Don't
partner.
let that bitch be on vibrate, because
Oh
I ain't
yeah,
never look
I
at
ain't never gonna look up. I'm streaming, never gonna see it. I'm just playing the game with my partners, talking buku crazy shit to them.
You gonna grab the sock, huh?
Yep, going to tell that bitch. Tell all the lace out that
Put the
bitch.
choke on there.
Lord.
Nigga said, what's your stress reliever? Fucking?
The stitching. All the stitches, the seam wearing out this bitch, huh?
Hey, nigga posted one on the Rudy page. Nigga said, I'm not homophobic. He said, I'm pro pussy. You ever what Cole Kaepernick said? Oh no.
Hey.
What's your stress reliever?
Yeah.
Fucking?
What y'all got? You hear me? Let us know. You hear me? Comment or something.
Now it's time to jump into our first sponsor. We got
Hardy's Kitchen.
Hardy's.
Your boy right now he's cooking every Friday, but he do events, he do catering. Holla at him if you need him to slide through with the grill. You know, he got the char grilled oysters, the crabs, the lamb chops, the steaks, Brussels sprouts, the asparagus, the baked mac and cheese. He got the chicken.
Yup.
Yeah, but I'm fucking with the crabs heavy.
Hey.
You know.
Hey, look, man, I had them oysters this week. Man, the man had crawfish.
Pull up with the red tin, huh?
That boy had crawfish and the oyster. I'm like, you got this shit doing some freaky shit. You know what I'm saying? You heard
I
me?
ain't the only one cursing.
Yeah, I was like, man, what's up?
Cause you started it. You got a cha-cha in it?
Yeah.
You got a, hey,
Yeah.
look, I don't know if it's just me, but when you get a plate of food that you know you've been waiting on, it's on your mind,
Man,
you go to
by
talking
the
to it?
Mhm.
I be talking to it. I talk greedy to it. Bitch, you just don't know.
I
Well,
put that plate
I'm about to
over.
eat.
I said, I looked at it. I said, alright.
Let me undress you.
Wait, hold on. Let me get my camera out.
She could, gotta show the yeah.
Man, what? Some
Shit.
crabs don't be standing a chance.
You hear me?
Bro.
Artist.
Now, granted, everything good, but I'm a crab fanatic, so my first go-to is always the crabs. And then you gotta catch them with the crabs and the oysters because they go fast.
Yeah.
They go fast.
One thing left. Just don't forget to tell them that.
Rooted.
Cinch it. You did.
And you know it's good. You know it's good food, bro. When you walk up to a spot and everybody around that bitch is mad. They look mad because they just tearing that bitch up and it's so good. It's so good you just gotta be angry. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta buy some more. That's
That's
why
all
they
it
there.
You know, son, I'm gonna tell you why they do that, son. They do that because they don't want nobody to come asking for nothing.
That too.
Man, like, no, I'm not in the mood. Don't come ask me for $1 or nothing. I'm eating right now.
Right.
Hardest.
Yeah, man.
Yo,
Yeah.
so-
So holla at your boy on Instagram, Hardy's_kitchen.
You did.
Tell him Rudy sent you.
Rudy! What you
Boy, your
got,
hand
boy?
sound dry as shit. You hear that
Oh,
shit?
Oh, that's
together.
premium cocoa butter. I just bought that.
The
girl.
Primo-
What
Hey,
you
I got
You
two.
need to give T Hill
I
some.
got some
This
cocoa.
motherfucker
Look, I always
ass.
got some cocoa butter sticks earlier this week, boy. I needed that.
Look at that boy.
Hey, look, I done gave up on him a long time ago. He gonna be who he gonna be.
They won't real. But let's I want to say so I'm torn right now, right? Because one of my questions was about insecurity, so you kind of used it, and then another one was about I guess like what's the wildest thing or the most significant thing you have done to obtain great sex?
Oh man,
So,
this is difficult.
Meaning that
In the pursuit of sex.
right, like so
What
say
did-
say
okay.
that they told
Oh,
you
that's different. Then.
go jump a fence and you just went jump that bitch and jump right back over and say, all right, come on. Like
Oh, yeah.
whatever that person,
Never mind.
whatever that they had that sexual power over you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So what's the wildest thing you have done for some great vagina or penis?
I don't think I can talk about this. My mama watching.
Man, Miss Rose, you grown. Miss Rose, no shit.
I'm still her baby girl.
Please,
I don't know, bro.
She talks
Miss Rose know better than that.
I took a little ride. I took a little hike.
Yeah, I done took some hikes.
Yeah, I didn't.
I done took some hikes.
Hours?
It was like 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Like no, like 10 something. And I shot all the way to Mississippi.
Whoa!
I'm not telling y'all. Fuck y'all. I'm not talking to y'all.
You
Fuck
better
y'all.
be a team player, cause if we
I'm-
look, Miss Rose say so, you better tell it. Miss
I think-
Miss Rose know you is not
Yeah.
green.
Yeah,
Miss Rose know you is not green.
that's it.
So you shot to Mississippi at 12
I got there around 11:30, 12 o'clock.
Oh, so that's not too bad.
I shot to
It's
Kentucky.
about an hour and a half.
I thought you done got it like 2 in the morning and
No,
That's some good pussy.
I mean,
No, it was like 11
I
o'clock
made
at
it
night.
there at 12. I
That's
didn't make
still
it back
good.
home till like 4 something, to 3 something, and then I had to go to work for 4 something. So
oh, well yeah, that was some good pussy because you made a
It was
decision
worth
out of that was
it
an
was
impulse.
worth
You always talking about Kentucky. You must like Kentucky. Huh?
it was.
I only
it
went
was
once.
worth it. It was worth it.
So you went all the way to Kentucky.
I tore that ass up.
So you drove. That was the extent you went to. You drove all the way to Kentucky for some good.
Yeah, yeah.
No, but see that's
It
the
worked
thing.
right.
Like for me, it was wild because I didn't know.
You ain't know what.
You didn't know it was good like
I
that.
didn't know what it was. I didn't know if I would have drove all the way
And
out
that's
there.
the difference too. I didn't know neither. That was my first time.
If I would have drove,
Nah.
listen to me. If I would have drove all the way out there, I would have been so fucking mad on the way back.
If she'd have said let's cuddle.
If it was
I-
trash.
Even if I
You
would
talking about if it was trash?
I'm talking about if it was trash. If I
Yeah.
didn't, so if I would have went all the way up there, she would have been like cut off. Still would have been fucking mad too.
Yeah.
'Cause bitch, if I'm leaving out my house at 12 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock to come to you and I ain't gonna make it down to 12 o'clock, you already know it's
Well, I made it 3 the next day.
You already know
Well,
it's
I got there. The first thing she did, had food ready. But got me drunk and was trying to get down right there. All right, come on, nigga, you done eat. Oh, Lord.
11:30.
Oh, Lord.
11:30, I'm gonna talk to you for about 10 minutes. That gotta be the most awkwardest shit, right? Like when you
You got-
plan to fuck,
Right.
you gotta like bullshit for
Right.
5 minutes,
That ain't
leading
him.
up to it.
Yeah. Like come on, now, we planning to do this.
But
Like,
I was
yeah,
half
come
asleep.
on, like don't ask me about my day, bitch. You know how my day. I'm trying
Right.
to end this motherfucker.
She ain't got me. I'm laying on the sofa because I'm about to take a nap. I just took 11-hour drive up here. I'm about to nap. That big grandma, come on, boy, take the panties off. I say, panties? Talking about boxes, you call them shits
She
panties.
slid your pants on like that. That's cute.
Like, how
How you feel? How it made you feel for the slide?
I was terrified. I was terrified. It wasn't slid. It was,
Ah!
the sound
Hey,
came
look,
with it.
I would have to get
Oh,
my lick
oh,
back, bro.
shit. I was scared.
She would have paid for it. I would have to get my lick back.
She did. 3 times. Then I went home.
What about you, bro? What's the wildest thing you did?
Oh,
I knew that pussy was good. I didn't hit it raw on a period.
What the fuck?
I did it.
They said
I did it.
They said you could stomp through mud, you could fuck through blood.
I ain't never heard that
To give
shit.
it a little context, I was dating.
Oh, no.
I was dating.
Oh,
I
no.
was dating her. It was like 2 years in. I was hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just say, that was the first time I took a Molly. A friend had introduced me to I was like, okay, I never did it again after that, but, and let's just say, but she was like, I don't bleed that much, and I'm towards the end. And I was like, that's all I need to hear.
Hey, look, I got a few pairs of red wings, but I ain't never did it wrong. Hell no. I hate the feel. I hate how it feel, how it smell, all that shit. I hate all that.
How did it feel?
Feel like pussy.
No, I'm talking about
It feel tacky.
with the red stuff on it. With the red sauce.
The spaghetti sauce.
No, it was really towards the end. So she was like,
spotting. So
so like it was here. It wasn't even.
Oh, so it was.
All right. Nah, I was in there. Red wing down. Call me El Capitano. What's that, Henry, baby?
I say it was towards the end. It wasn't even like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was, and it wasn't that bad. It was like, fuck. I guess it was snapping back.
Nigga,
you know but we knew it was during that time.
It was snapping
Nigga,
back.
it was the man. Look, I'm not a heavy believer. Get the towel.
No, man.
Fuck it. I done came this far. Fuck it.
Man, look.
I
did it too, but I ain't.
But I was dating her. Like, was you?
No, I wasn't dating her.
Oh, well,
See, that's the difference.
We was just fucking.
Like,
We was just fucking constantly.
This is my girlfriend of 2 years. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming off a
I
drug.
tell you what. If I would have drove 2 hours to fucking Mississippi and she was bleeding, I wouldn't have gave a fuck.
Right.
Oh my God.
I do the purpose, but I still.
See, now look, this wasn't that far. This is just the other dog room. I just had to go back across the house. I didn't. It was like 1 in the morning. One light.
Got to see it through, my boy.
Got to see it through, my boy. Poking the jam. We in there. Miss Rose got off. She said she got off.
Look.
You heard me?
What's going on?
Why you didn't jump through that window?
She done some shit.
I didn't fuck the dude in the backseat of my mama's car with all 5 of the doors open because she got a crossover. Both of the front doors, both of the back doors, the back proper.
It wasn't me, Miss Rose. It wasn't me.
And his girlfriend was in the club. We was outside of bartending.
Oh!
And we wonder why she got all these goddamn problems with people.
Tell the story.
Because
how this happened, man?
Okay, granted, me and dude hadn't talked for years. Like, we ended bad. We ended so bad. We hadn't talked for years. And I normally don't go to certain spots with my best friend Tootie. I normally don't go to certain spots with her. But I wound up going to this spot where I forgot what was going on that night. And his ass was up in there. His girlfriend was behind the bar bartending. He's standing outside the bar chilling. He walk outside. I see him walk outside. I'm like, that's my cue. That's my cue.
I didn't do
He
that.
walk outside. I walk outside behind him.
Mine came together.
I'm like, follow me. He like, what? I'm like, nigga, you heard me. Follow me. So boom, we walk around the corner because I was parked on the side street. And so we talking. And I'm like, let's fuck. I want to fuck. I don't want to talk right now. I just want to fuck. I don't know how all the doors end up open, but all the doors open. Then my mama's car ain't tinted at all. It's the car she got now. Mom, please don't be on there. It's the car she got now. The back door popped up. The trunk door popped up. Both of the back doors. We in the back seat. He hit me from the back. Somebody on a bike riding by.
That's a good time.
Oh, hey, James. What's up, bro?
That's a good time.
Just know it wasn't me, dog.
But this was before I met him. This was like...
That's a good time.
She boring with me.
I tell you what.
We do boring stuff.
That's a good time.
What a time to be alive. Huh?
What?
I done been there.
Because I'm like, I want it back in my life, so I'm going to do what it takes. So, fuck, that's what it took, and shit. And we talked a couple of times and fucked a couple of times after that.
That's the
Then
crazy
I
part
fucking
about
met
it.
him.
Dudes be running around.
Wait, what?
Niggas say that I fucking met him.
Why I meet you after the wild shit? I say that shit too damn much. I feel like I really say that too much. I like to do all kinds of shit. And okay. Fuck. We have fun.
Company, so you seen him hit the ball.
Shit.
Man, I ain't ran that route so many times. Watch out.
Shit,
I done got that attention.
What you had in Kentucky?
Beat
Like,
up.
you always
Look,
bring up Kentucky.
I call it a comeback.
No, Kentucky wasn't even none of the funny
I'm just
shit.
saying
He just said
Kentucky.
he
You
just
know,
said
I
the
was
wildest
like,
thing. No,
I'm not saying the person in
he
Kentucky.
said-
I'm just saying Kentucky.
Kentucky was fun. I had a great time in Kentucky.
You drove 11 hours for some pussy you never had.
Never. It could have been
You rolled the dice.
ridiculously terrible. It could have been all of that, and I would talk dog shit about it. But guess what?
You would have been mad with yourself, bro.
I would have been.
Cause look,
I was already mad. I went down there.
I didn't.
But I wanted to go somewhere.
I didn't took a ride.
And all the housing and shit was free, so fuck it.
I didn't took a ride almost to the east, and got close, and then the phone don't pick nobody. The phone.
Woo!
Talk about drove.
Don't know where you going.
Talk about
just
drove.
know you going in this direction.
Just know that fucking boy.
Talk about drove. I'm out there on the hope and the prep.
Boy, talking about school time, boy.
And
boy, when the nigga was in school, boy, you try to. My people not sleep yet, bitch. I don't give a fuck. You better bring your ass outside. I could have came over here, bitch.
Boy, look, I jumped the windows. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
My rule was, bitch, I'm coming through the front door. I don't do windows.
You ever got stuck underneath
I'm
the
under
bed?
the bed, yeah.
Now,
late taking. I'm under the bed. The mama had to come in the room. She talking and shit. They sat on the fucking bed. I'm under that bitch like this. Oh, bitch, I ain't going to school today.
Because it wasn't with no dude. It was with my a friend of mine. We grew up together, and her mama was really strict. And like when her parents was at work, they ain't want nobody in the house. And this motherfucker, she ain't give a fuck. Her parents at work, she having house parties. So one day we up in that bitch. And her mama pull up home, so everything just like dropped. So we under the bed. Her mama heavy said, "This motherfucker come sit on the fucking bed." We under it. I'm like, the fucking bed then went down. We under the bed. I'm like, get our ass beat.
Now, one of the times I was in the east, though, I was under the fucking bed. No,
she didn't catch us right then and there. But when we was leaving out that bitch, when she went in her room, she looked out her window and saw us leaving out the front door. So we was caught.
Nigga, one of them times in the east, though, off her hands. Shh. Man, I'm jabbing. Her nigga done came home. He supposed to be out of time. They came home. Bitch, I'm under the bed. She done wrapped back up in the room, you heard me? So she trying to finesse him so that the nigga don't do that. I'm still in that bitch. The nigga wants some ass. Oh shit, well fuck, now they fucking, bitch. I'm under the bed like fuck. Now I'm here. Big draw.
That's one thing I ain't doing. I ain't going to another nigga house.
Shit. I stay in a nigga house when he ain't home.
What?
That's grounds to get murdered. You
crazy.
Actually get your head.
That I ain't on me. You crazy as hell.
It don't matter. You might not move as fast. He coming in, shit cocked already.
He don't know that I'm in there.
Nigga,
he in trouble.
You asking to get your head knocked off.
You crazy. First of all, if I'm in another nigga house, I'm not getting ass naked. That's rule one.
You gotta at least keep your socks on.
No, I got my pants on, bitch. Them bitches just down.
You in another nigga house now with no socks on.
Yeah, I ain't fucking.
Boy, you get good at this shit after a while, boy.
I tell you what.
You get good at this shit.
I take that back. I was doing that shit.
Stay in another nigga house. He ain't home. Nah, laying that bone down.
It's like it was. What's the opposite of an insecurity?
Confidence booster?
I was super confident that this nigga knew better than to fuck with me.
Well, I always feel like that.
Like I was like, alright, I'm in this bitch. If this nigga see me up in this bitch, he just gonna see me. He can't do nothing with me. He can't do nothing to me.
That's what I'm saying. If you call
that's what it is.
not disturbed, it doesn't matter.
I think with the whole insecurity thing, since like in the secure, like I think that's kind of foolish of you also. Yeah. Because he could have came in there like, you know, what the hell is going on between, you know what I'm saying, really fired off on your ass.
Nigga, so hit that Isley Brothers.
I would say that it could have been like your confidence that you can do it, but you can still get, you know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy though, bro. That's crazy, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's still stupid because it's like you could have got your head blown off.
Yeah.
Same thing with Kentucky over here.
But I mean,
I couldn't have got nothing in Kentucky because she stayed by herself.
It'd be like that sometimes, bro. Yeah. You still couldn't have knew. You didn't know that.
I didn't know, but I don't go nowhere without that iron on me.
Oh, that's number 2.
I don't go nowhere without that iron on me.
Story. Let me tell you about this one. You heard me? Picture why it's my birthday. I got this lady. Yeah, you heard me? Me and her, we was actually a little item. So look, I went over there earlier. I left because our people left. I spun around, spun back. Man, why I'm up in there? We not even in her room because our little sister there. So she go post up in our room. And then we go jab to her grandma room. You know what I'm saying? Try to get it popping up in there.
In the grandma room?
No, look, I got one for you.
Man, listen.
Go ahead.
I know y'all didn't fuck on that old lady bed.
I did.
Listen, I ain't even get a chance to put it in before somebody else came in the house. They came back.
Good.
I don't know what happened, but they came back. And I'm like, now I'm stuck.
Look at that girl. They come out from behind that boat.
I'm in fashion.
Oh, I don't give a fuck about none of that.
I'm in fashion.
Oh.
I'm stuck.
Damn.
In the house.
It's fashion.
between the fucking headboard, not the headboard, the
Nigga
side
said-
rail, and the
Nigga, I
fucking
said you
wall,
gonna fit
and they got a
between the
window right here.
headboard?
They got a lawn with the house, so
Oh,
You
if
can't
you look out the
keep out
window,
that
it
bitch, right.
says.
It's on window
Window
open.
So I had to stay there for like fucking 20, 30 minutes, and her grandmother came lay on the bed and everything, and I'm like, boy, look at this shit. On my birthday. Boy, look at this shit. So her grandma would take a shower, she opened the window, I jumped the window, and then I jumped on the back side of the fence, and then I cut through somebody's yard to get back to the main road. Police beat me to my fucking house.
Damn.
Beat me to my house.
Nigga, you in fashion. They got cameras.
What were you doing there? Like, man, I had a lot of them people. Man, I had to tell them people, look, man, look, I was fucking with this lady. You know what I mean? Her husband came home, so I had to. Oh, we need to call and verify. What the fuck you need to call and verify for?
For real.
Shit.
If you not listening to what I'm saying, officer, well, I'm gonna have to arrest you. Well, go ahead and do what you gotta do. Is anything missing? You know what I'm saying? You gonna take me to jail for trespassing? Go ahead. Man, motherfucker.
I was invited.
He wrote me a citation. I was like, oh, bitch, you could have been gave me the citation.
Right, fuck all that
Right.
talk.
He wanted to hear the story, but
Look,
shit.
he wanted to go down
Mama
on the
didn't
people
put me
door.
out their house.
He wanted to go down on the people door. Boy, I would refuse to take that. All of this shit happened on my birthday.
Happy birthday.
You hear me? After that, I left her alone. I ghosted her after that shit.
Oh,
It
Yeah.
wasn't too
I
far
was
from
wrong for
here.
that shit, bro.
I think it was like on the other side of Highway 90. I was